If you felt like AI is moving faster than anything you've seen before, you're not imagining it. Over the last year, the big story isn't just smarter chatbots. It's the rise of AI agents that can take actions, the spread of powerful small language models that run locally, multimodal systems that handle text, images, audio, and video, and real-world deployments in code, healthcare, finance, and beyond. Tonight, let's cut through the hype and focus on what's hot now, what's real, and where this is taking us next. Let's start with the biggest shift, agentic AI. Until recently, AI mostly answered questions. Now, it can plan multi-step tasks, call tools and APIs, and get things done. Think of agents as digital coworkers that don't just draft an email. They gather the data, write the brief, update the dashboard, and file the ticket. Companies are preparing for this blended workforce of humans plus agents, and the firms that figure out how to orchestrate teams of agents safely and at scale will unlock a step change in productivity. The takeaway? This isn't a UX embellishment, it's an operating model change for how work gets done. At the same time, we're seeing a quiet revolution in model size. For years, bigger meant better. Now, small and specialized models are breaking through. They're cheaper, faster, and often good enough, or better, for specific jobs when paired with the right data and retrieval. This shift enables on-device AI for privacy, latency, and cost control, and it changes how companies design systems. Less about one giant brain, more about a coordinated system of fit-for-purpose models, tools, and guardrails. While agents and small models grab headlines, multimodal AI has leapt forward too. In the last 12 months, we've watched text-to-video models go from proof of concept to compelling, and multimodal assistants now accept text, images, audio, and files in a single flow. This matters because the world isn't just text. Knowledge work involves charts, screenshots, PDFs, voice notes, and raw media. Models that see, hear, and speak are becoming the default interface. Let's ground this in what AI is actually doing on the job today. In software development, AI isn't a novelty anymore. It's the new baseline. Code assistants suggest boilerplate, refactor functions, and write tests, with adoption across thousands of teams. The future isn't just autocomplete for code. It's end-to-end agentic pipelines that set up environments, generate test suites, run checks, and propose fixes. That means fewer hours on routine tasks and more time designing systems, architecture, and product strategy. The developers who thrive will be the ones who lead AI, not compete with it. Healthcare is another area where signal is beating noise. Hundreds of AI-enabled devices have regulatory clearance, with radiology the early winner. We're seeing tangible advances in decision support, image triage, and surgical planning. Precision medicine is moving from buzzword to pipeline, integrating genetics, imaging, and history to tailor treatments. And AI drug discovery, once a speculation, is now pushing candidates into human trials faster by mining enormous datasets, simulating interactions, and narrowing the search space. This doesn't replace scientists, it accelerates them. Finance is transforming as well. AI agents monitor fraud patterns, analyze filings, summarize calls, and flag anomalies. Banks are using AI to boost approvals where risk stays constant and to detect bias more effectively. The combination of better data pipelines with reasoning models is improving underwriting, research, and customer service simultaneously. The result is a shift from reactive to proactive decisioning at scale. Now, let's address the elephant in the server room: energy and sustainability. Training and running advanced models consume serious compute and power, and the big clouds are frank about the challenge. The good news is twofold. First, small models and on-device inference cut energy per task by orders of magnitude. Second, AI can help decarbonize itself, optimizing data centers, enabling better grid balancing, and driving efficiency in manufacturing and logistics. The goal isn't to minimize AI, it's to maximize value per joule and aggressively decarbonize the stack. Regulation and governance are also catching up. Expect the focus to shift from ad hoc policies to operational responsible AI, model validation, audit trails, content provenance, safety testing for agents, and standardized oversight. Companies that treat governance as a product, measured with KPIs, owned by leadership, and embedded in workflows, will move faster and safer than those treating it as paperwork. So, where is this going over the next 24 to 36 months? Here's the playbook. First, agentic workflows will become everyday infrastructure. Think of centers for agents the way we used to talk about centers of excellence. platforms, and practices for designing, deploying, monitoring, and governing fleets of task-specific agents. Leaders will measure a new set of KPIs: agent uptime, task success rates, exception handling, and human-in-the-loop quality scores. The human role gets upgraded from doer to orchestrator, reviewer, and domain expert. Second, small language models will proliferate inside products. Your CRM, IDE, and notebook won't just bolt on a generic assistant. They'll ship with tuned embedded models that know the domain, call the right tools, and operate within tight cost and latency budgets. Many of these will run locally or at the edge, blending privacy with speed. Third, multimodal creation will become a normal part of content pipelines. Teams will storyboard with text, generate first-pass video, images, and voice, then iterate with human taste and brand rules. Don't think robot-made content. Think creative acceleration, where the guardrails are data-driven, consistent style, on-brief messaging, and measurable performance. Fourth, AI will compress product development cycles. Idea to prototype to user test to production will shorten, not because we skip steps, but because we run more iterations with automated tests, synthetic users, and rapid validation. Expect more releases, smaller deltas, and tighter feedback loops without sacrificing quality, because agents will be checking accessibility, security, and reliability by default. Fifth, vertical AI will shine. In healthcare, expect more decision support that's explainable to clinicians. In finance, more agent-augmented analysts. In industrials, predictive maintenance and scheduling agents. In education, personalized tutors that adapt to a learner's pace and context. The winners won't be the biggest horizontal models. They'll be the systems that marry strong models with proprietary data, domain workflows, and trust. Let's talk risks and what to do about them. Agent security is the top near-term concern. An agent that can act is an agent that can be tricked. Prompt injection, tool misuse, and data exfiltration are real. The answer isn't to avoid agents, it's to engineer for them. Capability scoping, least privilege tooling, policy as code, red teaming, and continuous monitoring, just like we hardened web apps over the last decade. Treat agents as software you secure, not magic you hope for. Then there's workforce impact. Some roles will shrink, many will change, and new ones will appear. The most resilient teams are already reskilling, teaching prompt design as a product skill, giving every function hands-on time with tools, and building career paths for human reviewers, AI product owners, and agent orchestrators. The aim is not to replace people. It's to elevate them to the highest value tasks and let the machines handle the drudgery. Data quality is the quiet superpower. Splashy models fade. Clean, connected, high-signal data compounds. If you invest anywhere, invest in data pipelines, governance, and feedback loops that let your models learn from outcomes. Less data, better curated, often beats more data that's noisy and unlabeled. So how should you personally prepare? Start by adopting an agent mindset. Before you do a task, ask, can an agent draft this? Can an agent assemble the inputs? Can an agent check it? Then, design your role to supervise and synthesize. Second, build a personal stack. One general assistant, one code or data helper, one multimodal tool, and one vertical tool for your domain. Third, pick a small project and ship a win. Automate a report, build a micro agent, or create a multimodal explainer. Nothing beats momentum. Let's close with a realistic prediction. In the near term, we won't get human-level, do-everything general intelligence. What we will get is far more useful, a fabric of specialized, safe, and observable agents, compact models that run everywhere, and multimodal systems that understand the messy reality of human inputs. That fabric will change how we work, how we create, and how we decide. The companies and people who learn to harness it with care and purpose will set the pace for the rest. If the last year was about impressive demos, the next year is about dependable systems. It's time to move from playing with models to building with them. And if we do it right, responsibly, measurably, and with humans at the center, we'll look back on this period as the moment AI stopped being a novelty and became infrastructure.